If you go in there, like if you look at that water spigot, basically right behind it on the other side of the wall at the baseboard level, where right under that baseboard, like where you have like the brick stone floor, you can see it kind of coming in there, and then you can see it basically making a canal.
If you're thinking about starting a pressure washing business, but you want to learn more about the equipment, mixing chemicals, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, and much, much more, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description.
All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you where one of our customers' houses flooded when we were doing a job. I'm going to show you how we handled that. Obviously, this is one of those situations that you never, ever want to encounter. But if you do this long enough, a lot of these issues are going to hit you. And eventually, it's just how you handle them. Are you covered? Are you protected when they do happen? All right, that is the key. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you on one of these jobs that I partnered up with my buddy Ben Wilson here in Nashville. He's killing it. We were there, shooting some video and cleaning this beautiful property, and then the house started to flood. And we're going to jump in right here to what Ben had to say to the customer on the phone. He handled it like a super pro. Let's jump into it. Before we do, if you're looking to start your business, you're wanting to learn how to clean these houses, what to do, the chemicals, how to mix them, how to wash, all of this stuff. And to really understand the technical side of cleaning, Mike Vadan's course, I recommend you get it. Cody Yarbrough, Justin Rogers, and myself, we all teamed up and just packed this thing full of knowledge. It's called the How to Wash course. I think you're really going to like it. It's got rave reviews. And if you're wanting to start your business, why not just chop off the whole learning curve of learning all of these processes and chemicals and mixes and all this stuff. And once you get it, you can watch it over and over and over again. It's yours to keep forever. So let's jump into the video of Ben handling the flooding on this call.
You guys connected to that silcock that's by the garage, and you think that's the one that's leaking?
Correct, yeah. If you go in there, like if you look at that water spigot, basically right behind it on the other side of the wall at the baseboard level, where right under that baseboard, like where you have like the brick stone floor, you can see it kind of coming in there, and then you can see it basically making a canal.
Now, I think it's very important to note that as Ben is talking to this customer and kind of explaining it, and we actually figured out that that was the culprit. I mean, crazy to think that the inside of your house is leaking. The spigot from the inside of the house, there's obviously some sort of PEX that is loose, some sort of tubing that is loose, and it's leaking inside the house, and that is terrible. I mean, these are multi-million-dollar homes, so that can be very frustrating. But notice how everything has stopped. That's the first step when encountering one of these situations, is you completely stop everything and you call the customer.
And then it goes into the laundry side wing, and it goes into there. Yeah, that's...
Now look, Ben is a legitimate business. He has insurance. He has My Customer Contract. I'll put a link in the description for that. And that details out the exact language to protect you from this exact instant, among many, many other things. But leaking internally, externally, faulty seals on windows or doors, all of that language is already agreed to by this customer when they accepted the estimate. So he was covered not only by his insurance, but by another layer of that language in the contract. And I think, this customer was really easy to work with. So I don't really think Ben had anything to worry about, because they had already had a lot of issues with the builder and this home. And as far as like little quirky things and places that are leaking on the roof and certain things that honestly shouldn't happen with a $2 to $3 million house. And so it was just another thing to add to the list. They had the plumber come out. They called Ben, asked him about his synopsis. Ben gave it to him, and then Ben was on his way. But that kind of is the preliminary to calling the customer and stopping everything upon the cleaning, right? Make sure that you're covered with your insurance. Make sure that you're covered with an agreement, a customer contract. If not mine, have your attorney write one up, right? They cost about $750, maybe $1,000 with revisions and everything. But make sure that you have some of that language to where if the customer is a little bit of a renegade and they're not as easy to work with like this person is, then you are covered and you're not going back replacing tens of thousands of dollars worth of wood floor or having your insurance obviously up your rates because of the claims. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you see how we handled this flooding of a basement, something that we couldn't control. This was an internal thing and we didn't even see it. The customer had to come out of the house and say, hey, the basement's flooding. And it was right behind that spigot that I showed you earlier in the video. So good thing they were home. Good thing they let us know, because if they weren't, there would have been a much bigger issue of communication, because obviously we would have just left the water on and it would have flooded the whole thing. And he probably had about, I don't know, he had a lot of nice things down there that could have gotten damaged. So good thing they were there. Good thing Ben did an all stop. Good thing Ben had the customer contract and insurance and was covered. A lot of things lined up for him and us in this day. But you're going to come in contact with these kind of things. You're going to run into challenges in your business, and it's not about what happens. It's all about how you respond to it and how you handle it. And we always do that with integrity, and we always do that on the square, on the level with these customers. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like the content. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Smash the subscribe button for me. Grab that How to Wash course if you're looking to really learn all the tactical stuff and technical stuff in this business. And I'll see you guys in the next video.